Hello, my friend, and welcome to Pro Wrestling Daily. My name is Aaron Machbitz. Does the WWE women's division deserve better? Well, I know one thing that will absolutely make it better is to stop booking Nia Jax as this dominant, incredible force. It's unbelievable that someone so far in their career is still making the same mistakes over and over and over again. I mean, you got the War Games match, for example, most recently. That first part of that match was atrocious because of Nia Jax. Then the Royal Rumble spot where she dumped out like 7 or 8 people. I don't know who called that, if it was right, if it was a botch, or whatever it was, but they're trying to make her look like a powerhouse, and she dumps out some of these high-class, high-quality professional wrestlers that deserved more to be in the ring, and then it's like, yeah, Nia Jax, she's the dominant. No, no one wants her out there. Okay, maybe not no one. I don't personally. Again, this is not a personal attack on Nia Jax. Don't know her personally. This is a critique on her professional wrestling ability to be so far into your career and still not know how to do certain things or do them consistently and consistently well is unbelievable. Why not highlight some of the women on the roster and in the division who are actually fucking crushing it? Roxanne and Raquel freaking killed it on the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw. Best match of the night, better than Seth Rollins and Finn Balor. You have Liv Morgan, one of the most improved and great wrestlers that you have, like just brings out the aura of everyone. She's just very, very good, and you can tell she just loves what she's doing. Bayley is a first ballot Hall of Famer. Roxanne is going to carry the division. Rhea Ripley, we know how good she is. Io Sky, pound for pound, I think the best women's wrestler on the planet. Tiffany Stratton, really good, right? We need more advancing on the mid-card titles, right? Because Chelsea Green is one of the most entertaining and charismatic professional wrestlers on the roster. So she needs a big build heading into WrestleMania, potentially this big ladder match, right? And you have all of these women on the roster who actually can go in the ring. So yes, they need to be highlighted. Maybe they need to be given more time, but it's about merit. And so you have to produce in the ring, and you also have to do the best with what you're given. Men, happens to men all the time. They get handed this shitty thing or this shitty story or whatever it is, and they just make the best of it. And then that creates stars because now you've proven that you can really make the best out of any situation. And so yes, of course, we can highlight women more. I think they need to highlight the women on the roster who are actually really good in the ring, on the mic, in their character, all of the above, these 5-tool professional wrestlers in the women's division. And then also the women need to take on these roles and say, I'm just going to do the best that I can with any role that I'm given. And that just elevates me higher and higher and higher. But speaking about elevating, right? Transition. Look at that. I'm so good with these transitions. Let's talk about The Rock for a second here. Let's talk about The Rock because on February 20th, I'm just giving you a date so maybe you can look back on the internet and see. On February 20th, this was some hilarious stuff that happened on the internet wrestling community. So it comes out that The Rock gets booked for this big Martin Scorsese movie, and he's the main lead. And so once that gets announced on the internet, everyone's like, oh my God, he's never coming back. Fuck The Rock. The whole storyline is over. WrestleMania 41 is ruined. This whole shit sucks. Oh my God, it's going to be terrible. Now, the whole thing is never going to be saved. WrestleMania 41 is over. Even though WrestleMania 41 is going to be sick. There's still John Cena. There's still CM Punk. There's still Cody Rhodes. There's still Roman Reigns. There's still Seth Rollins. There's still everyone. There's still Charlotte Flair and Tiffany Stratton and Rhea Ripley and Liv Morgan. Oh my God, all of these people are still at WrestleMania 41. But now that The Rock is being booked for a movie, they know for sure. They know for sure, 100% that he's not going to be at WrestleMania 41 and Final Boss is done. We're never going to get to see it. Holy shit. Then, maybe 3 hours, 2 hours, an hour later, I don't know what it was, but it was just later in the day, The Rock posts that he's going to be on SmackDown and Friday night in New Orleans. He's bold, he's disruptive, and then everyone totally just flips their scripts. They're like, oh, he's back. WrestleMania 41 is saved. It's going to be amazing. We can't wait for Roman versus Rock. It's going to be awesome. It's so hilarious to see people flip back and forth and just see them strung along by every single post made on the internet, by every single person. They're like this, that. They're just grabbing at fucking straws, just being strung along by every single post post that's made on the internet. First, The Rock is dead to me. He's never going to be at WrestleMania because he's booked for this movie. Now he posts on that he's going to be on SmackDown. Everything is saved. He's going to be back. WrestleMania 41 was going to suck, but now it's saved because The Rock is back. And there's just like so many flip-flops back and forth of everything. And so I don't know actually what's going to happen, but the only reason I wanted to bring that up because it's hilarious. And so I mentioned the date of it being on February 20th. So you should watch this video and then go back into the internet wrestling community, mostly on X, and just see everyone flip-flop within like a 3-4 hour span. But I mean, in actual news, The Rock is going to be on the February 21st edition of Friday Night SmackDown to say something. I don't know what he's going to say. He is actually booked for that Martin Scorsese movie, I believe. I don't know if he's going to be at WrestleMania. I don't know what he's going to say on Friday Night SmackDown. I don't know who he's coming for, but he's coming with the final boss. He's giving somebody the gospel. And Triple H stated in sort of a press release that everything could change. Obviously, everything could change at any moment when The Rock introduces himself. Because the last time we saw him was on that weird Netflix promo where he was hugging everyone, and then he went on NXT and said, The Rock is going to take you on a ride. So maybe this is the ride that he's taking you on to just create more tension. I don't know if he's going to go after Cody, if he's going to go after Roman, or if he's just saying, or if he's going to go after Solo, or if he's just saying that he won't be at WrestleMania and this is his last appearance for a while because he's filming this movie to tease more and more things, because WrestleMania is 2 nights. Maybe he'll be at 1, maybe he won't. As Triple H says, when The Rock shows up this time of year, everything could change. So we're going for the ride. I just love how it just got flip-flopped from he's dead to me to he's saving WrestleMania to who knows what's going to happen. I mean, if The Rock does challenge someone, I think it would be cool if it was Roman Reigns. So you had The Rock versus Roman Reigns. Then you could have CM Punk versus Seth Rollins really finish their feud. And then you could have the one-on-one match versus John Cena and Cody Rhodes, because John Cena will win the Elimination Chamber. Something will happen with Seth Rollins and CM Punk, will their feud. And then Roman and The Rock will basically wrestle for the Tribal Chief final boss type status. And those are 3 of some of the biggest matches we've ever seen in the history of WWE. I don't know if that's going to happen. I don't know what The Rock is going to say. Let's wait and see. Let's watch Friday Night SmackDown. I'll come back here the next day, react to it, let you know what happened, to see what WrestleMania 41 could change, what could change, what not could change, what The Rock says, what the final boss means, and how this could change basically everything and the direction of the show. So I think it's really cool. That's the power of wrestling, right? You don't know what's going to happen. So that's why you tune in. That's why you watch for surprises and crazy things happening and change direction and this feud and that feud. And that's why we all love it. And that's why we talk about it and we should get excited about it. And so I'm really excited to see the final boss on SmackDown, really excited to hear what he has to say, and just interested to see how this might shake up WrestleMania 41. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Would love to hear from you as we grow this channel together. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, share this with every single wrestling fan on the planet. Let's do it together. Let's love wrestling together on the daily. And I'll see you guys next time, and cheers.